Honeycut, come on down.
All right, this is a love story. Our first day was a free hugs event downtown. That night, climate changed, a tornado hit home, and two activists fell in love, cleaning up the wreckage and providing food and supplies for our neighbor, punctuating change in the air. Soon after, we discovered many of our neighbors were feeling as we were. We were urgent to find a better way of working with our world and each other. The Occupy movement allowed us to believe in worldwide revolution. As you can see, there were over 150 people at the very first meeting, and we went to several different events. Honey was working with an organic landscaping company. I'd been working in a rehab department at a nursing home and a hospital. In our search to find ways to help people be healthier and happier, our idea was to start a home business in aquaponics because it makes sense. We call it sustainable happiness. We decided to live out some of the ideals we wish to see in the world, simplifying the stuff and things that were costing us precious time and money to own. We sold half our things and moved from our cozy home in a nice neighborhood to an area that needs happiness most on the commercial and national. Our friend who owns the home shares a mutual vision to create a center for urban sustainability, a working home devoted to finding and sharing solutions like cohabitation, energy conservation, upcycling, wellness practices, shared resources, intensive farming, and of course, aquaponics.
So what is aquaponics? It's a method of farming where fish feed plants with their poop and plants clean the water for the fish. This is achieved through the nitrogen cycle where bacteria convert the toxic ammonia into nitrates, which is a more accessible form of nitrogen the plants then remove from the system. You get all of the benefits of hydroponic growing with none of the excess wastewater, plus a source of protein thrown in for good measure. These systems can be adapted to fit any space, from 25-gallon bedroom window systems to 1,000-gallon squid food-sized systems, giving people who might not have the space or ability for traditional gardening the opportunity to conveniently provide healthy food for themselves and their family. This system is right next to our stove in our kitchen, so you can't get any more space-saving than that whenever you're talking about growing food. An important part of sustainability is using what resources you have within arm's reach. The versatility of these systems lends itself easily to alternative construction materials, also known as trash. From 2-liter pop bottles to old computer power supplies to used pool liners, the simple act of constructing one of these systems helps keep trash out of landfills. Right now I'm working on a power supply for one of the pumps. One important thing to note if you are repurposing materials is that things don't always work out exactly like you had planned. This slide is the exact moment that almost prevented our squid food system from opening today. In my efforts to reinvent the wheel, I built a tank from scrap pallet wood and screwed a pool liner to the top rather than just setting up the pool to begin with. The tank wouldn't hold since I had put holes in the liner, so we had to find a new one. The point I'm trying to make is that, contrary to popular belief, failure is a good thing if you take it in stride, learn from it, and keep moving forward. This is a picture of one of the most prettiest bean plants I have ever seen, right before the spider mites hatched on the walls of our 106-year-old house and ate the entire thing. Green lacewings were called in for reinforcements, and the epic buck battle of the ages has begun. Hand in hand with using resources within your arm's reach is the free exchange of information, facilitated greatly by the wonderful invention of Al Gore, the internet. I have a background in agriculture, but everything I learned about aquaponics I learned online in various forums and enthusiast websites. This is a grow light I constructed after watching a homemade YouTube video, perfect for growing lettuces, basil, and low light loving plants. This is the grow bed in the basement of Squid Foo. The water is pumped from a swimming pool into the bed, where it's returned by a sump pump with a floating switch. On the top, you can see the 6 light panels of old dresser drawers that lined with foil. The medium we chose is lava rock, which is pH neutral and extremely porous, which means there's lots of surface area for the bacteria to grow on. This is a picture of our breeder tank setup, also in our kitchen. It is made from a donated aquarium, empty 2-liter bottles turned upside down and filled with lava rock with a plant in each bottle, supported by lengths of chain, old L brackets, and hemp twine. The grid alignment of the bottles allows lots of places for water to fall through the air, ensuring proper oxygenation while removing the need for extra aeration. The type of fish we chose are blue Nile tilapia. Tilapia are extremely fast growers, reaching maturity in between 6 months to just under a year, and have good food conversion ratios, with some enthusiasts reporting 1.5 pounds of muscle gain per 1 pound of feed, and will eat almost anything, including algae, which means that you have the potential to use the fish to grow the food to feed the fish.
We want to help ourselves and others by making healthier choices, being kinder to our bodies by making healthy food convenient. When you can reach over to your stove and pick a vine-ripened tomato and fresh basil, knowing where it came from and how it got there, you find peace in meal preparation. The tranquility aspects alone, living across from an ambulance barn next to one of the busiest streets in Springfield and trying to breathe through so many rapid changes, I've personally found peace in listening to our indoor rainforests. They drown out city noises and keep us in touch with nature every day. While exploring functional food and earth-friendly pest control, we started raising ducks. They eat bugs, fertilize soil, and provide delicious eggs, and they're so cute. Watching the animals grow and thrive keeps us in tune with the bigger picture. So cute. This is Jude. He was one of our housemates, learning how to plant and grow, how to plant seeds and grow food, and which bugs were good and bad. Helped him learn about how to take care of himself. In the future, we hope to see aquaponics systems in homes, classrooms, hospitals, and nursing homes. The educational and therapeutic benefits are endless. This is some kids in Fayetteville leadership program at the Omni Center for Peace, Justice, and Equality in Fayetteville. Watching them have fun learning how to problem solve and create their own biosphere was amazing. Because of their excitement, we left it there so they could watch it flourish and grow over the summer. In May, we were invited to tour the Solo Cup factory with local community organizers and 100 junior high students. With the assignment of envisioning climate change solutions, ideas included rooftop gardens and solar farms, in-vessel composting for heating, and indoor bike track through an aquaponics rainforest. There are unlimited possibilities with the ideas. We would like you to help us continue to visualize a future of sustainable happiness.